put my niggas on business, cause I'm cut like that.
What's up, y'all, man? King Carlos here, bro. Back with another video. Y'all know how I do. What's up, y'all, bro? This is pretty much gonna be a part 2 to the video I made yesterday, but guys, pertaining to George Wallace Jr. You know what I'm saying? Walter Wallace Jr. I'm sorry, I said George. Walter Wallace Jr. You know, the young brother who was slain yesterday by the Philadelphia Police Department. This is gonna be pretty much part 2 to that, guys. And on this one, this is my thing, because a lot of people in the comments were saying, you know, they had to do it. What would you do? Somebody, check this out, bro. Me and you in the comments, the difference between us and police, we're not trained to take down people. We're not trained for situations that involve gunfire. We're not trained for situations that involve hostages. We're not trained for situations that involve hand-to-hand combat. But police officers are. You know, police officers are trained on positional asphyxiation. You know, this is why I talk about, you know, when cops handcuff you and put you on the ground in your stomach, right then and there they're trying to kill you. You know, every human knows that the chest has to compress up and down for breath to come. Your chest cannot compress if you're laying on, if you got your 200-pound body laying flat on concrete with 2 or 4 men on top of you. Your chest cannot compress properly, so you can't breathe properly. They understand all these things. They understand, you know what I'm saying? They were given the taser. The taser is the first weapon they shoot for if they believe they need to pull for a weapon. If the assailant is close, if he does not have a gun, the first thing they reach for is a taser. They're trained on this. They're trained that at the last resort, the last thing they need to do, if necessary, is take life. You know, life is precious. You know, yeah. Even like with like all the stuff I said about white people, their lives are precious. I'm not the Most High. I am one of His children. I am Hebrew. You know what I'm saying? I'm working my way to be a Hebrew Israelite. It's a process. But I'm Hebrew naturally by my blood. But a Hebrew Israelite is a chosen bloodline. I believe I come from a Hebrew Israelite bloodline. Definitely by the way my father believes, and so spiritual, and the connection and relationship my father has with the Most High is so beautiful. I believe that it's in my blood. You know, but regardless, you know, life is precious. So these police officers are, you know what I'm saying, and they train to know this. You know what I'm saying? We all pay our taxes in this country. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, if we all pay our taxes, if we follow the laws, if we follow the laws of the road, if we pay our healthcare bills, etc., we're U.S. citizens, and that means that the police officers are public servants, and we're part of the public. So that means they serve us regardless of, we could be as black as the Batman Who Laughs suit. Skin could be black as the Batman Who Laughs suit. You still are a U.S. citizen if you follow the laws, the codes that just changed. And with that being said, they serve you. So if you know what I'm saying, if we're going by the system that was created by America, my question is, why as black people are we getting killed by the people who serve us and people who work for us? I've already spoke on the answer. I will say one point that I did think I overdid was when I said that all Caucasian people go to the Air Force, the military, the Army, the Marines, etc., because they're afraid of white people. I mean, afraid of black people. I agree with that. That is that is crazy. But I believe most, they plan on coming back to America. They plan on coming back to their regular lives, and who went away with fear. Most of them who were bullied as young men in public school, etc., do go do these things because they want to kill black men. And it's true. I don't care if you like that or not. That's like 75%. 75% of white people go to do those things for what I just said, because they're scared of black people. The other 25% truly love their country. They really are, you could damn near say, ignorant to the fact that how racist this country is. They just look at the good. They don't look at the bad. You know what I'm saying? And they just go there to, you know what I'm saying, to protect people. But they're joining a force to protect people, whatever it may be. You know. But this is my thing, bro, with the whole situation. As I just said, the dude was mentally ill. the police officers were informed before that he was mentally ill. You know, there was 2 police officers. Both police officers unloaded live rounds into this, you know what I'm saying, into this young man and killed him. I don't see why, if there was a right to unload, one cop didn't shoot him. You know, I don't see why. You know, cops are taught the type, you know, these cops are trained to know what could be a flesh wound, what can potentially bleed out, and what's going to kill you. You know what I'm saying? What shot will kill you the quickest. So they knew what they were doing. They knew where they were shooting them at. And also, another thing that I just don't get in this, why come, like, even when I say the things about what I was saying, how, like, if cops do kill somebody, as black people, it's stupid to rely on the system who was built by white people to prosecute other white people. And that's what we sit up and do. We sit up here and record these white people and take these videos to other white people who are in power and who are supposed to be other public servants. You know what I'm saying? Elected officials, right? Because nothing, you guys think it's elections and shit, right? And we all elect these people. And we look to them to prosecute their own people, which is idiotic. You know what I'm saying? I don't see why we haven't learned our lesson yet. Murder in this country was legal until white people didn't need to do it anymore. Slavery was legal in this country. Like, white people make all these laws up. And they're the main... White people made these laws, right? The same people who enslaved, murdered, raped, robbed, and stole made laws that it's illegal to murder, rape, rob, and steal. And you have to understand that. So they're not going to prosecute their people for doing that. Ever. Especially not to us, the Most High's chosen people. The Hebrews, bro. Yeah, and my thing with that is, I'm not giving white people, listen, in the black community, when other black people, when we kill somebody's cousin, somebody's brother, those family members come retaliate on us or somebody we love, we do it to each other. So what's the point of not treating everybody the same? You guys act like I'm trying to give white people some super evil treatment or cops some evil super treatment. It's the way we do each other. Why don't we do everybody else like that? You know what I'm saying? But this is my part 2 video. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Y'all like, dislike, comment. You can talk shit, whatever, bro. That shit don't bother me, man. At the end of the day, this is the internet. I know in real life, most of you niggas are scared as hell. You know, you wouldn't do nothing if you saw me, no way. You're probably a pussy. You know what I'm saying? If you do get angry from watching this, it's because your spirit gets ignited because I'm telling the truth. That's why it burns so much to hear these words coming out of my mouth. It makes you so angry. But y'all let me know what y'all think, man.